and gentlemen, welcome aboard. I'm Captain Mikey. I don't know why I do that. We don't do that in airlines, but maybe that's my thing. Maybe not. Who knows? And welcome on board my new channel, Captain of My Shed. And this is the very first episode. Tough to tell, I know, because it's so slick. But somebody said to me that if you don't just post something, get started, then you won't ever get started. So here it comes, warts and all. There'll be some interruptions from First Officer Alto von Dudekals here. He's 10 weeks old. He's lying right next to me. And probably the wife as well at some point, no doubt. Bringing me cups of tea and stuff like that. That's the hope anyway. So why am I doing this? Well, last 9 years I've been a pilot of commercial aircraft. 2 years of that has been as captain, and it's been really enjoyable. I've loved it, every minute of it. Apart from this last year, been kind of tricky for everyone, bless you. And because of that, I'm flying a lot less. I'm chugging around the skies in those less, nice landing. And I'm pushing this kind of plane a lot more. So I'm wearing this uniform much less, and instead I'm wearing this. Ta-da! Right, what's Captain of My Shed all about? A couple of years ago, I built a shed, shack, workshop. That's all glorifying it a little bit. We'll see in a minute. Up in the back garden, and in there I've been making things out of pieces of wood that I get given or have found, or things like little travel ukulele with its own tuning key compartment, amplifiable. That's a good fun little project for somebody to make. We might do something like that at some point. That's followed on from these cigar box guitars. Awesome fun to make, and good fun to play as well. Great fun for all the family. Here's another one. This is the first one I ever built, actually. You can use all kinds of scraps for this kind of stuff, like picture hooks. Use both picture. Well, that's just a hook. That's a picture hook. Screws, washers for tarpaulin. I'm making this at the moment, which is an actual ukulele. And this might be a Christmas present for my little girl. And then this last few months over lockdown, I've put my efforts into this project, which is my finest piece so far. And it's a full-size grand auditorium acoustic guitar made out of American black walnut, Sitka spruce, ebony fingerboard, abalone inlays, blah, 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 blah. I should perhaps learn to play it. Yeah. So that's given me a little bit of confidence to perhaps think about starting a business. Let's go and have a look where it's all going to happen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the shed, of which I am a captain. It's only a small self-built affair up at the back of my garden. It's a wood frame construction with OSB cladding. The only thing I've got for insulation is some bubble wrap. 2 layers though, almost luxury. Corrugated tin, doors and roof. That sounds amazing in the rain in here. And it's a little bit smaller than a 1-car garage. I think it's about 3.5 meters by 2 meters something. Not that big. And yeah, I mean, let me show you around. There's not much to show. This is the space I'm working with, and you can tell I'm not the tidiest worker, but I've got everything in here that I need to make the kind of things I was showing you earlier in the video. This table saw has become my sort of assembly area. Cladding here. This is the reason that I'm using the table saw as an assembly area and not the assembly area. And then we're full circle back here. So as you can see, only a small shop, quite a messy shop. Maybe it's the kind of shop that you guys have at home. I'd imagine more of you have this kind of shop than the sort of professional looking, a million clamps on the wall, all the planes neatly lined up on display. This ain't that, and I'm guessing a lot of your shops will be similar to this. So what are we going to make in here that will produce me, hopefully, an extra income stream? I'll show it to you now. It's sat here on the table saw in front of me. Let's dive in and have a look. Okay, so what have we got going on? Big chunks of wood. These are old pieces of fireplace surround that the next door neighbours were kind enough to give us. Nice thick chunks of mahogany. Decent tight grain, heavy stuff, lovely stuff. We've got African ebony here, a beautiful piece of flame maple. That's going to look stunning when it's finished. We have pickups, some Epiphone Pro Bucker humbucking pickups with electric loom there, and a guitar bridge. Some surrounds here too for the for the pickups. And that's it. I've got my plans here for a Telecaster style guitar. I'll probably deviate from these plans quite a bit, but this is going to get me started at least in terms of neck position and pickup slots, etc. Give me some idea of how to cut and route out the control pockets. But yeah, this is it. So I'm going to be turning this into, well, as high-end a guitar as I can. The componentry is pretty mid-range, but if I can play with it and turn it into a slightly better product than I've bought, that's what I'll do. That's what the whole point is, trying to turn things that, like these bits of wood, that might just get thrown in the skip sometimes. That's where these pieces of mahogany were destined for. And if I could turn them into a beautiful electric guitar that somebody might want to buy, then I've sold something that I've made, and that is good for the pocket. But also, you know, I think we should be reusing things and upcycling things and making things go a bit further than that initial use. So yeah, there we go, an electric guitar project. Congratulations everybody, we've made it to the end of the first video. Thank you very much for coming along for the ride. Several of you may have expired along the way, apologies for that. But for the two of you left, hi mum and dad, thanks very much for making it to the end of the video. If you ever tried doing something like this before, it is kind of a weird thing to do, talking at yourself all day. But hopefully it's been, I don't know, a nice start for you guys to watch. Nice enough that some of you might like or subscribe and watch the next video. Obviously, a lot of it's going to be about how I turn that making a single electric guitar into a business, how I can make several and try and make some money out of it. But I'll also be doing other side projects I'm always making, or drawing, or doing something. Things like this. It's not finished yet. I'll show you it being finished in one of the videos, but also I possibly will make some Christmas gifts or decorations, how I fix and mend things, any like workshop tips, how I tidy up that workshop and turn it into something that looks presentable, that maybe even my dad might like to work in, because his workshop's like sharp. So we'll see. Join me in the next video and we'll start in on that guitar. For now though, take care, good luck, speak to you later.